And let's see if it's working. Yes, I got my mic. I got a webcam. I'm not in the middle of the screen, but that should be able. It is fixable. Hey, Rascoda, welcome on in. Let's control this camera. Still be somewhere around here. Yeah. That looks about fine. Let's see. What am I working on today? There are a couple of things I can work on. I'm working on audio move. There if you trigger something with a threshold, it needs a bit of tolerance that if you say, for example, when there's audio, enable the source, and then when there's less audio, disable it. When it's the audio level is right around the threshold, it will flicker a bit, and that's I want to prevent by adding a time tolerance, so that the audio must be lower than the threshold for at least a certain amount of time before it really disables the source. So that's one of the things I can work on, and at this rate, the move plugin size will be the same as OBS. No, it's just little features adding here and there. I don't know if you saw the update I did earlier today on the move plugin. I added UDP, and the move action got allows you now to update settings on other plugins where you, with a move value, could change a value up and down. With a move action, you can set things like that are a boolean or a list, and just set an other value just at a moment, so don't change the value over time. But for example, if you want to change the URL of a browser source, you can do that. You don't want that as a change over time, you just want to put that in there, and that you can do that now with a move action. And the move action can now also send UDP packets, and most move filters can now also be triggered by UDP packets. So. Hey, welcome on in, Jafar of Arabia. Welcome to the stream. So let's go into some code, and I will first go to audio move. I already started with the enable and disable time tolerance, and You worked with UDP packet before? Yeah. I studied IT, so TCP and UDP are part of the curriculum in my study, so it's very easy. It's where with like a TCP connection, you know if your packet made it there. With UDP, it's you all have to do that yourself, or just don't care if your packet made it. It's fire and forget. It's a very simple protocol. But because it's fire and forget, and you don't have to wait for an acknowledgement of each package, it's fast because you can send multiple things and don't have to wait until the previous packet is arrived or multiple packets have arrived, what is the case with the TCP. I think I need to do the translations for this as well. This one here. When you first started building plugins, did you ever get stuck and ask for help? Yeah, not that much. I tend to always find a way to get the things done I want to get done. It's not always the prettiest way, and often I later find a better way to do it. If I had asked, maybe I would have got it earlier. Hi Andy, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the resubscribe. That's here. I think I need to change that around. I am teaching myself programming. I want to build an OBS plugin. It's so complicated. How should I go about learning? What I would do is first try to compile OBS itself. See how it's made and try to get that working. And then I would start by taking an existing plugin that is kind of related to what you want to make, and build that entry in OBS, and then start changing things to see if you can get it to do what you want. And because changing things is much easier than starting from scratch. It's easier just to do little changes, and that way you can see the steps. The steps are not that big that way, and yeah, that's the easiest way I think at the moment to learn how to make OBS plugins. But if you have any specific questions or things like that, just fire them at me, and I'll gladly answer. Because the more OBS plugin developers, the better. I don't mind it. Some people see it as competition, but no. Everybody does things other ways, and it all gets better from that. Let's put that here. Time tolerance enable, time tolerance enable. Let's see how that looks in the UI. Then we go to the filters, the audio source, we go to the audio move, time tolerance, enable. Yeah, that looks fine. Let's input. Yeah, you see the flickering now. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about that we want to get rid of. If I set 2 seconds now to enable it, must do it directly, and to disable wait 2 seconds. The closest assistant tool to what I want to build is a Lua script. But I think that what I want to do can't be done with a script. Thank you for the advice. I'm happy to be able to talk to a legend like yourself. Most people online seem to hate answering beginner questions. So, no problem. No problem. If you mind me asking, what kind of thing is it that is not possible with the Lua script? If you don't mind telling what you're going to make or want to make, and if you mind, you maybe just say the part that you need. Time tolerance. Yeah. Yeah, it's flickers a bit, and I want to get that. You could also try Python for starters. Yeah, but if it's not possible with Lua, then it's also not possible with Python probably, because they both use the same interface into OBS. I want to create a new source that creates a frame within which you set a display capture. You then align the display capture how you want it in the frame, and the frame masks the display capture, but tracks mouse position and adjust the display capture frame so that the mouse is always visible. Yeah. Yeah, that should be possible to make. The Lua script that does the mouse tracking now just sets the crop and the scale on a source now, I think. So yeah, it's not the best way, but it might be possible to do it all with that. Yes, I read it. It's like the mouse follow, but then with some extra special properties. If you want, I can DM you my sketches of the ID. You're welcome to. Let's see if I broke the interface. That's all working now. If I go to this one, it's gone. And now it's back again. So that's working. I need to do it here, and I need to do it here. Put those four, and for this one. Set visible. That automatically returns false if it already is. But we need to get this one as well. No, we don't, because we do it in the tick, so we can have tick gives me float seconds. Let's see. So we're over the threshold, so we wanna enable it. If it's already enabled, we need to I don't want to drag you away from creating a plugin. Second shot. Did Finite also do OBS Zoom to Mouse? Oh my, that sounds like shit chip music. This is all music from Streambeats. It may be inspired on that, but I don't know. You should be able to see the current song from Streambeats just above my head. Let's see. I want to where links could be posted. Yeah, I'm not that strict. Don't misbehave, but links can be posted. Sorry if I stumbled across your channel and you're doing something else. I'm working on OBS plugins at the moment, so if you have any questions about that. I want to start a YouTube also. Not my specialty. No. I would ask that in other places. Are you programming in Perl? No, I'm programming in C. Because OBS is made in C and C++, and for plugins it's that way easy to use just C. I tried to build an updated to grab the current song from YouTube Music in Python and update sources in OBS. It worked, but it was bringing my whole OBS down. Oh, that's not so good. Then you might like... no, the performance profiler is not for that. It's for... In OBS 31 there is coming ways to see the performance of sources, so you can see what is bringing your OBS down, but if it's a script, then that will not show there. I probably will leave soon, but nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. I'll see you another time then. Why did I put a breakpoint here? I don't need it. Will it be like a task manager for sources? Yeah, I can show you. This is the simple view, but I can enable a lot of columns. Why are they not showing? I broke something. That's the other thing I was working on. I'll have to look into that. I broke something there. But this is for scenes, and you can see what's all under it and what it's all using. And I think I might know what's broken. I think I set the size of columns, but the column is now by default hidden, and if you set the size to its contents when it's hidden, it might be 0. So I think, yeah. But you can also do like all sources, and you want to know what uses the most GPU, then you can look it up like this, or you can sort on total. Yeah, that's the other thing I'm working on. When I'm done with the audio move, I will continue on improving this. But I was testing audio move. The tolerance set to 2 seconds, but it's not working yet. Let's debug. It's in the disabling. And time tolerance disable is 0. That's not what I expected. Enable is ook 0. So that explains. Time tolerance disable. Now when I talk, it directly becomes visible, and if I stop talking it should take about 2 seconds before it disappears. Yeah. Let's do it the other way around. So now when I start talking it should take a bit and then it should show, but it's not. I expected it in about 2 seconds. Should get here, yeah, it gets here. Let's see. Some breakpoints. It said it was visible. And let's show. It should be visible after 2 seconds, but it hides it very fast then because I don't see it becoming visible. Let's see, after 2 seconds I should get to the break point of... Why am I not... No, I'm not. Now I'm getting to the break point. Let's do input peek through and see if that makes a difference, because that should be higher. But the tolerance timer gets keeping reset. Why is it keeping reset? It's not this one should not keep resetting it, and I need to keep talking, otherwise it will reset anyway. It's not this one, it's not this one, is it this one? Let's add a breakpoint here. Yeah, it's this one that's resetting it. It is below the threshold. Why does it get below the threshold when I keep on speaking? Interesting. Let's see if this helps at all. This should be the same, yeah. And if I play this should be now, the audio is going up, so that should be enough. But why is it going here? Why is the audio value that low? I'll be off. Thanks for a nice weekend. Yeah, you too have a nice weekend. T1E, welcome to the stream, and SDHPCH. Do you ever consider to debug with ChatGPT? ChatGPT does not work at all for OBS Code. It gives me all kinds of crazy results that have nothing to do with it has something to do with OBS, but it's all just made up things that don't exist in OBS, or they are totally differently used in OBS. So my audio is up, and then it says it gets here, not with the other set visible false. Is there an other place where it gets set to false? Because we get to this breakpoint, so it thinks it's not. No transition. Yellow P. Jones, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. This should it's disabled now. and it should enable or try to enable, but the tolerance timer doesn't. If I put it with, let's put 95 easing, then he should be able to get above, yeah. What would be better? We need those to reset. Yeah, for audio, should this the disable works fine. Yeah. I think I'm gonna work on the profiler a bit and let the audio move just simmer in my mind and think about it a bit. Why is this in 8? I think I've got to change something. Let's see. That should be fixed. So Let's see if the performance viewer. I think I disabled the loading here. How do you test the plugins as you go? Do you have to build it and re-add the files to the OBS directory every time? No, I have a checkout of the OBS, and there is a plugins folder in OBS, and I check out the plugin into that plugins folder and just added the CMake file that it also detects that plugin folder that I added, and that way my plugins compile in tree with OBS itself. So if I compile OBS, it will compile the plugin with it. So like you see in if I open my Solution Explorer, this is the full OBS with plugins, and then I have here all my plugins. So that's easy. This way I have just a single solution where I can work on all my plugins, and they are just this one I put in front UI front-end plugins, but there are also in the normal plugins ones, there are all these folders with my plugins where, as you see, I do a lot of changes without committing, and that way when you compile the plugin, it's ready to go. That way if you just run from Visual Studio, it runs with the plugin. For getting a release out, I depend on GitHub Actions. So on GitHub you can see all my plugins getting built. Welcome back from that. Yeah, what I was talking about is for releases, I depend on GitHub Actions to build me a Windows release, a Linux release, and a macOS release. A fan of VMwork, yeah, fan, yeah, almost the same thing. Welcome to the stream, the Bob Project. You have a great day too. I use VS Code, by the way, so that may be why I don't understand the process, but I'm also new to programming and entirely self-taught. Yeah, if you want to compile full OBS, it might be possible with VS Code, but the easiest is to, if you're on Windows, to open it in Visual Studio, because the CMake produces a solution file for Visual Studio that you can open. Technically, you can edit all the code with VS Code and then kick off a script to compile it. Not sure how that would work, never tried it, but it might be possible. Yeah, the build tools, the Visual Studio build tools, you can give the command to compile a solution, so it might be possible, yeah. I've never tried it. I never needed to try because I am used to coding in Visual Studio, but that's already before even Visual Studio Code existed, so. The next thing I wanted to check is, does it? Yes, it opens and closes the way you set it. So I set it to scene, and let's get it back in the scene. I am going to disable this filter because it's annoying me. Thank you for the follow, the Bob Project. I was thinking about adding percentage columns, but Does that make sense? Part of it is CPU time, part of it is GPU time. If you know it used, you know the time of a frame, and we know the time it took to render all these things, so we can get that as a percentage. I honestly didn't know you streamed Creative Talk with the plugin master himself. Yeah, I don't stream that often, but it's good to stream myself to find out how it's used, the plugins, not only from seeing it being used, but as the first experience. That's always good. Different question. For cross-platform plugins, CMake lets you code in C, C++, and it be converted for macOS and Linux automatically. C and C++ are cross-platform coding languages. It's only that you have to compile for each platform. So if you would do it by hand, you would have to be the easiest would be to have a Windows machine, a Linux machine, and Mac machine to compile. But I don't compile my plugins on a Mac or Linux because I let the GitHub Actions compile my plugins. I can show you. Let's bring this here. Bring it a bit like this. So every commit on master and every pull request and things like that are built with GitHub Actions, and because my repository is public, it's free for me to get things built. So it starts up to Windows machines to do the builds. It starts up to Linux machines, and it starts up 3 macOS machines to make all these different builds, and the results of the builds you see down here. So every commit I do is built for the other platforms. And that is done by, if you look in the repository, there is a .github folder, and there are workflows in there, and there's a workflow here that just describes how to build all those things. And GitHub recognizes this workflow, and you see that here all workflows. Build OBS plugin is this workflow, and then you can see all the steps it did, and you can even check out the full log file of all the building. but I would not worry about the cross-platform that much if you just getting started. I would start with just getting a plugin working for the operating system you're comfortable with. Your work has impacted so many streamers. Just wanted to personally thank you for all the great plugins. OBS rocks mainly because of what you add for free, which is nuts. Yeah, I'm happy that I can provide it for free. Yeah, it's OBS plugins have to be open source, so it makes sense to put them out for free. But luckily, I get some donations, and some people my Patreon and on my GitHub sponsors, so I still can eat. When I commit my template, the GitHub action shows me that it builds it for Windows but fails for Mac and Linux. Do you have a link to your GitHub actions? And I'm more than happy to have a look where it failed. You should be able just to put the link in the Twitch chat. Hey, welcome on in, Andy. Yeah, it looks fantastic, but can use some improvements, and I'm just trying to find what's the best way to improve it a bit. Like, I was thinking about adding columns with percentages, but I'm not sure if that would add enough value. Send it to me and I'll break it. If you have an OBS 31, then I can provide you with something. But I think the beta is not out yet. I haven't looked, but check. I know they are working on the 31 release, but no, nothing like that yet. Let's see. If I add a percentage for like CPU, it would be for values like this, it would be a very low percentage. Where should one get 31? No, there is no 31 yet. So if you compile OBS fully from code, then you can get it working. The latest master. I was opening the calculator. Because we do 30 frames a second, and we do milliseconds. Your PayPal isn't working. What's not working? The link or the... This one works for me. You can use Patreon, or you can use GitHub sponsor, or you can if you go to exceltero.com, I think I have, yeah, there. The support me section there has all the you may want to check the link on your stream page. Let's do that right away, because otherwise I will forget. Where do you change that? Let me see. That link that there works for me. Not sure. Hey, welcome on in, Panda Chess Tamil. I saw you are streamed a long time ago when you made AR Move plugin. Yeah. Maybe it's my PayPal. I'll work on it. No problem. Good shout anyway. Let's see what we got here. Let's check the GitHub Actions. Let's do it on stream so others can also see what I'm doing. Permission denied. That mostly means you don't have the run flag on your scripts. So if you have your folder of your plugin, then there should be like a GitHub scripts, and all these need a run flag, and this one and this one needs a run flag as well, and the package and the build need to be symlinks. And I have some code I use. I run this in the scripts folder. Hey, welcome on Infinite. Happy weekend to you too. And on Windows, to make the symlinks, what are you working on today? I've been working on the audio move, and I now was working on the source profiler or performance viewer, or how would you call it. Hey, welcome on in, boom so much. That overlay that say what song is playing and what service. Oh, look at it. All the audio is local on my system, and I play it with a program called Virtual DJ. And Virtual DJ has a visualizer, and I set Virtual DJ to send that via NDI, and I have an NDI input on my OBS that gets it. So you really see the audio of the of the song that's playing, because when, for example, I pause the audio, you will also see the audio paused in there, and see it start moving again when I play, and even when I would speed up or things like that, it would also reflect in the visualizer. I need that performance thing so much. Yeah, I've been hearing that a bit. Yeah, it's starting to look like something, but I'm still looking at what statistics I need to add, and I was thinking about adding percentages so that you can see, like, for example, this is like 1% of the time it is allowed to use, because the OBS here is set to 30 frames a second, so you have 33 milliseconds to get a frame rendered, and this is like 1% of it. So maybe add percentage columns for the CPU total and the GPU total. For those it would make sense. Welcome on in, Smectus. I hope I pronounced names right. I play the songs via Virtual DJ. I had to make an emote because I'm at 100% CPU so much. Yeah. Is it only the CPU that is maxing out, or is it the GPU as well? Because in this performance viewer there are two different stats for. I can put on some rendering, and then you might be able to see some interesting data here. But that might lag my stream as well. So just disable it, and then you can see it going down as soon as it's disabled. Well, thank you for the subscriptions, Mactus. Yeah, I especially added those added the shader in here, and even added it twice and set it to smooth to get the resources a bit up. So if I put it just like this, it should be better, and you can see the results. It's, I managed to kick you 5 on Patreon. Thank you very much. My GPU is usually okay. The CPU is my issue. Yeah. And is it all on one core, or is all cores are fully used? I think if I set CPU percentage in here, then people gonna think it's the same percentage as in the test manager. It kinda is, but it's also not. Let's give it a try. I'm not sure, I just keep Task Manager open and I look at the number and it's usually between 80 and 95. But sometimes go to 100%. Bad things happen. Yeah. If you have Task Manager and you go to Performance and then you see CPU, you can see if it's only one that's getting fully used or that's all of them are maxing out. I see the tab now. I'll keep it open next stream. No problem. It's not showing any data. Let's see the code. Should be fine. You ain't I need, and this is Yeah, that percentage might be useful. Because I can see now that the CPU is doing like 1% on all those. Yeah. Hey, welcome on in, YOLO, Mitchell, YOLO Verdoos. Yeah. Nailed it. Oh. I'm better at all the streamer names. So the percentage adds a bit, but yeah. I think I'm gonna keep it in. But maybe the tick time should also work for the CPU. Let's give that. So let's see if the percentage How can you code and still read chat? Yeah, I don't code the most difficult things on stream. That's why the thing I worked on before on stream, the audio move, I got parts working and parts I didn't get working yet, and I have to think about it for a bit, and that doesn't work that well on stream. So the things I'm working on are less intensive to work on. So I'm able to do that while I still read chat, and my chat isn't that busy that I only am reading chat, so it's fine. I get some work done. I get the experience of streaming, and that's what most people use my plugins for, so that's good to have. This stuff is simple for you. Yeah, it sounds strange, but yeah, the stuff I do on stream is the simple stuff. Yeah. If you know how to do things can be very simple. But I studied for it a couple years for programming. It's something I've been doing for a long time, so it's second nature. So yeah, these changes I do on stream are the easier ones. So it's like I think if I expand this one, I can get a 10 here, but it's not showing on the source. Why is it not showing on the source? Because it's a different render step. Well, in the scene it's included. Hey, welcome on in, HT Dumps. Love your work, cool to see you live. Yeah. I do some streaming now and then to feel how the plugins are used and things like that, to keep in touch with the streaming community. So this value that's on the filter should be added to the one on the source. I want to do a little test. If I take an empty scene and I put a shader on it, then go to performance view, reset this one. Yeah, the source is added to a scene, but the filter isn't. So I should add all filters to each scene and each source. What would be, or should OBS do it for me? Should it be done on the other side of the API? No, it's nice that you can have the different stats, so I can do that on the plugin side. It doesn't have to be done. So that's in the update. If it's a scene, then the child items can be sources which are included, and it can be filters that are not included. So we need to make a difference between those two. What's the best way? And I think groups were also supported in the profiler, and I think they are working the same as scenes. Let's add a gradient and put that in a group. Yeah, because this is included in here, but this one isn't. And this one is included in that one. So it's filters that are not included in the stats of sources. And let's see if this gets me the result I want. Performance viewer. Yeah, looks more like it. Now it is everything that's underneath it added to it, so that's working for a scene, it's working for crude. Does it make sense to add the tick values as well? Yeah, but they should. From a filter, it makes sense to add them on the source they are on, but the tick values from a source should not be added to the scene, because that's not render time. Only the render time needs to be added, so that is correct at the moment. And total. Yeah. Might make sense to just get it thick as well, but then we boom. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. I don't know if I said it long enough for the name, but let's try. Let's put this outside of here. Yeah, it makes sense to do it this way. I have source, I see source, but I don't have one for groups. And the groups don't show up with the scenes because if you remove the sorting, these get sorted the same way as the scenes here. So do we need it? And they are shown in all. The group is here. In the scene it's added. Scene 2 is here, so it's full there. I have the transitions here as well. That's mainly because you also can see the show and hide transitions of sources. Yeah, I think it's an improvement that I added the percentages, the total. Let's see what I changed. There, this should be That fixes that. This can be moved. The extra columns. Don't resize the column when it's hidden. Add that is filter. This should be is filter. So, if you want to follow the progress of this code, is here. It does not build yet because you need OBS to have version 31 tag, or at least a newer tag than the 30.2. A new tag on the master branch of OBS would allow me to really build a plugin for it. Now at the moment the GitHub actions just fail for it. Cool seeing you, code. I can't say I'd follow it, but it certainly looks cool. It's all fine. I have my changes checked in. Then I think I'm going to try and find somebody to raid. Let's see. Hey, welcome on in. Yeah, you're late. I'm looking for somebody to raid. So, is the latest plugin you posted on Twitter already stable? I find it difficult to say it's stable because I tested it. The things I tested all worked on my machine, but there can always be bugs. But I don't really have an unstable branch or things like that. In theory, everything I release should be stable. But you can always wait a few days after I bring out the release to see if any bugs pop up, and we'll wait a few days with updating. That's up to you, yeah. Stable until the bug reports come in, yeah. Yeah, I don't have like testing versions of my plugins. Yeah, sometimes I point people to the GitHub builds before I make a release, and that's kind of testing. If I'm not sure, I get somebody who had the issue to test a GitHub build to see if it fixes, and that should be enough. Let's see. Andy Fight Official, welcome on in. Just about to search for a raid target, so everybody coming in at the last moment for my stream. If you have any questions, put them in chat faster, otherwise they'll be for another stream, or just send them on Discord. For real, thanks for creating so much useful plugins. We can't resist to join your stream. Yeah, it's all fine. Let's start a raid. I don't have an own Discord, but you can find me on the OBS Discord, and you can send me private messages. That's all open. Let's raid Hairfeller. He's live. Haven't seen him live on Twitch for a bit. So the raid is set. So, bye y'all.